I guess I'll start now. Hark, my lover, here he comes springing across the mountains. Oh wait, I'm sorry, wrong speech, my bad. Just kidding, I had to teach you guys for making me read that today because that was very hard. It's beautiful, but it is hard to get through because it is written kind of different, so had to tease you guys about that. They were very excited to have me read that, so little payback. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Bailey. I'm the sister of the bride, and now the sister-in-law to the groom. Aren't you so lucky, David? So first, I'd like to say thank you to everyone that was able to be with us here tonight. And I'd like to speak for, I think, most of us in the room when I say, finally, it's about freaking time. Only 12 years later. No, seriously, I could not be happier that this day is finally here. So, I had a really hard time writing this speech. I sat down and I just kept thinking, wow, I cannot believe my sister is getting married in 1 hour. Kind of a true story. So I'm the younger sibling of the two of us, and some of you probably known that I'm very protective of Brianna, despite our age difference. Growing up together, we've always had very different personalities, I would say, but we've always been very in sync, very close. And I remember one particular story, mostly because it's been retold so many times throughout my life that it's ingrained in my head. And hint, hint, I'm about to tell it again, so sorry for those that have heard it many times. But I do think it's a story that really describes the relationship that we have. So I was about 4 years old, and Brianna was about 6. My parents, being the very health-conscious nuts they are, decided to take us to McDonald's for lunch one day. And of course, McDonald's has a play place, so we wanted to play in the play place. So I remember just sitting there, eating my chicken nuggets, minding my own business, more than likely ignoring my parents, not listening to what I'm supposed to do. And I remember Brianna just running out of the play place, just tears streaming down her face. And of course, my parents immediately were like, is everything okay? Did you get hurt? Are you fine? And she explained, once she finally calmed down, she explained that there was some boy in the play place that made her really upset, made her cry, and blocked off the slide and told her she could not go down the slide because she's a girl. Oh no. That's not okay. I was not having it. Which one is he, is what I said to her. I made her take me to where this boy was, and let's just say that he was the next child to leave that play place crying. And that slide was now available for all to use. That story pretty much sums up our entire childhood together. We've always had each other's back, no matter near or far apart, whether it's New Jersey or California. David, today I'm honored, absolutely honored to be able to say that I can leave protecting my sister over to you. I'm always available for backup if you need me. I mean, you need me to help you make some little kids cry, we can work something out, but just kidding, I don't do that anymore. Now, I've known David since basically day one of their relationship. We said about 12 years now. David, I'm 24. So you've been hanging around half of my life. And you have been putting up with me for 12 years. That is commitment. It really is. Poor David, though. He basically met our entire family on their very first date. But I think early on he knew what kind of crazy he was getting into, and he stuck around. So look at where we are today. Isn't that great? Sorry, I lost my place. It's no secret that we're a family that likes to gamble. on occasion, like every single Thursday night. And I guess you could say that we're kind of risk takers, you know? We're pretty much losers every time, so. Recently though, David has become my gambling partner. Every week my family and I go to this raffle in hopes of winning the jackpot. And David heard about this and was like, I gotta get on this action. And so via remotely, David and I worked out a deal, and David's been sending me money to buy tickets for him for a chance to win this jackpot. But I think it's fair to say that we may have rubbed off on him a little bit, but one thing I can say for sure is that he is not taking a gamble with my sister, because the love that these two have for each other is the real deal, 100%. So, you know the saying is that opposites attract, and that could not be more true with these two. Bree and David have pretty different personalities, I would say, but they balance each other out very well. It's funny, a lot of people like to say that my boyfriend and Brianna are the same person, and that they have a lot in common, and that David and I are the same person, and we have a lot in common. So I made a list. Number 1, David and I both have brown hair, and that's a fact. Number 2, David and I are both really funny in our own really weird ways. Number 3, David and I are both really big lightweights. So cheers, David. And number 4, David and I are both clearly really into physical fitness. So, okay, don't laugh so hard. I do have feelings, okay? Now, according to Google, at this point, I'm supposed to give you guys some advice to the couple. Now, I'm not married, obviously, but I do have some insight that I think I've kind of picked up watching our parents and their lovely marriage. So, number 1, I'm gonna read this to you guys directly. Make laughter the soundtrack of your marriage. Being able to laugh at each other with each other will make for a long and really happy marriage. Number 2, be each other's number 1 fan. Everyone needs support, and even when one of you wants to do something crazy, if you're doing it together, then you're crazy together, and that's all that matters. Number 3, appreciate each other and share everything. Share your values, share your beliefs, share your food, share your comforter, share your favorite TV shows. Don't watch them without the other one. That's rude. The more you do together, the stronger those things will mean, and the stronger they'll be when you have to do them alone. And number 4, always start and end every day telling each other that I love you. Overuse I love you. Because no matter how the days go, it's the truth, and it's really nice to hear. And number 5, because I just had to throw this one in. This is most important, and this could save a marriage or a family. Snoring is frowned upon. Bob, talking to you. Brianna and David, I can't think of any other 2 people more in love or ready for marriage than you 2. There is so much more that I could say, but I'm pretty sure I've been up here for a pretty long time. So if everybody could please raise their glass with me. I'd like to make a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Brianna and David Miller. Cheers.